And welcome back. Today, we're checking out a brand new release from the masterminds behind Civilization 4 and Off-World Trading Company. This is called Old World. As I say, new release out today, the 1st of July on Epic Games. Released as an Epic Games exclusive, and I liken this to a crossover between Civilization and Crusader Kings, but I'm sure it has much more to offer than that. Let's go with a random start. I'm just going to let the game choose for me. We'll play on its recommended difficulty. Let's do a random map. It's recommending Seaside, so I'll go with that. I'm not going to mess with anything in the advanced setup for this playthrough either. I say let's just go random leader. Let's dive in with what the game is offering us, and let's check it out. So here we are. I see resource yields up the top here. Looks like we've got ambition as our victory. We have a succession. As I say, there's sort of Crusader Kings elements in this game where you need to build up a dynasty and create characters and meaningful stories. So let's found our capital. Here we go. Alright. City, site, Babylonia. So we can found capital, we can found capital, we can found capital, we can found capital. Right, so we get to choose our specialization. We are the Babylonians. So let's see. We are the king himself, a 27-year-old male. We are a scholar, so we receive +3 wisdom. And that is adding into our overall science. Cool. So we're science civ. We can divorce our wife immediately. See ya, queen. What is she? She's a diplomat and a governor. Ah, nice. And she is actually she's quite good. We'll keep her. You can stay, queenie. You can stay. And then looks like we have 2 kids. We have Princess Kashaya, our daughter and heir, and then Duke Marduk Nadine Ahi, who is our son and second in line. We'll need to get him first in line, obviously. Good opinion with these people. Great. What else do we have to look through here? Well, we can see we have some... we are the only governors. We have no generals yet. Looks like we have agents, ambassadors, chancellors, and a spy master. So we do have a court, right? A royal court. Up here on the top left-hand side of the screen, you can see our options menu, our ambition, which is our victory condition, right? So you can see there are 4 other players in the game. We click on victory process. Not a lot to see there yet, as you would expect. We can change our laws and succession. So at the moment, we get yields for killing military units and exploration. And look, we've got all sorts of old world laws here, like philosophy, colony, slavery. I love to see it. Okay, here's our timeline. So every turn in the game is 1 year, by the way. So we're 27, maybe we live to 60, maybe we've got 40 turns, maybe we die in a horrible accident. Who knows? I hope not. Here's our tech tree. Here's the tech tree in Old World. We can see it's not massive in terms of horizontal verticality, right? Because of course this is the old world, so we're not going to a space race or anything ludicrous like that. But looking at the different techs here, I can see some really interesting stuff. Really interesting technologies. And we've started with administration, trapping, and rhetoric. Very good. What should we go for next is the big question on everybody's face. I feel like divination is good for us, right? Religion, a big part of the old world. Okay, so here's our settler. We could move, but I don't feel any great need to do that. We could pass, we could sleep, or we can found a capital. So, we have a decision to make here, and this decision will affect our yields and sort of the specialization of the city, right? So we can found the hunter's capital. New ranged units, camping, and nets have 100% output. Right, so that's the hunter and gatherer. Then we have the artisans, siege units, ships, mines, lumber mills. Then we have the traders, caravans and courts, And then we have, finally, the sages, who are providing us with... actually, I'm not 100% sure on this one. Legitimacy, urban specialists, law. It looks like it's the cultural one is my initial inkling. Although perhaps scientist. Plus, let's do that actually. Let's found a really smart capital. Babylonia, which is us. Led by King Nebuchadnezzar. I can never say that name. Nebuchadnezzar. And we've discovered metaphysics, which is outstanding. What does that give us? Unlocks convert to state religion, unlocks High Synod, unlocks archive project. Brilliant. Okay. Orders. Okay, we'll listen to this. Alright, let's see. So in Old World, our units can move multiple times each turn. Each move consumes an order. Okay. Other actions, such as attacking a building, also consume orders. Our remaining orders can be seen in the lower left of the screen by our unit. We recommend that you first select your worker, okay, nice, so that you may build to improve your land and spend all of your orders for the first turn. Right, brilliant. I will consider my orders carefully each turn. Cool. Okay, so, looks like we've got a worker who can build farm improvements, mine improvements, or granaries. We have a scout who, as you would expect, can hoon around and scout out the land. We also start with a slinger, a military unit. Ranged units can shoot farther from the top of a hill. Nice, nice, nice. Firing on trees and shrubs reduce their damage. Cool. And then last but not least, we have yet another scout. So, each turn we have a certain number of orders, as that tutorial just told us, and we can choose to use them however we like. Each turn is 1 year, so our character will grow older per turn. And so we have to make decisions here. I could use a worker and speed around and really invest in the capital of Babylon. Or I could take more of a considered explorative approach. Hey, Andre, nice to see you, friend. Welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. So we could take a more conservative approach and build up the empire, or we could go out wide. I'm interested to see what the world has to offer. So you can see that I can use orders. Let's go that far. Okay. Very good. Might consume a few more orders and have a peek over here. Ah, brilliant. We've found something special. We've found a goodie hut. Let's take it. The village has only recently been sacked, and we discover a band of survivors huddled in its ruins. These destitute refugees seem eager to abandon the wreckage of their old lives, old world, and join our nation, but they are strangers to our culture. What will you do with them? We could invite them to resettle and gain a worker, or we could recruit them as hardened explorers, gain 3 orders and a scout. I'm going to do that. I'm definitely going to do that. Sweet. So now we've just got another scout with some additional orders. Now, let's pop back to the city, go worker, and see if we can improve some of these tiles. Technologies discovered, city founded, bonus effects, we gained that scout. Yep, cool, cool, cool. So we've got 6 orders left, we've got an order rate of 14 per turn. Legitimacy comes from achieving ambitions and acquires higher legitimacy, improves family. Okay, cool, cool, cool. So that's like prestige and respect. Down the bottom here we have zone of control, damage, city connections, idle, yield overlay, that's always nice, specialist overlay, and something behind my record button I can't hit, lol. Ah, I see you. Right, so we've got a mine there, and if I turn on the hover over the yield icons, shift click to lock overlay or hold in. Let's keep that on because I really want to understand. So we've got ore, marble, wheat. That ore is actually within our borders. Let's construct a mine on this ore, which will provide 2 defense and 16 yield, which is fantastic. Cool, so that's going to take 4 years. You know, I mean, that's fine for this day and age. Let's see, how many orders do we have left? We've got 3 orders left this turn. If we go out here, we could still have 2 left. Let's do that. And what do I want to explore? Oh, there's a city-state there. Let's go take a look. Let's go take a look at this city-state with the scout. Brilliant. And there's our first turn. Our daughter is now old enough to be tutored by our courtiers, and our duke is thankfully feeling much better and is no longer ill. I didn't realise he was ill, so that's great. Let's have a look at the wee princess herself, shall we? Okay. Okay. Right, let's go meet the city-state. We've got 12 orders this turn. Ooh. Hello, what are you? Can I kill you? Oh my goodness, mountain fighting. The landscape of the Lebanon mountains stands quietly rugged as you approach. The ice and rock and the towering peaks create a pattern of sublime splendor. However, the trip is not to view the beauty of the lands. Your generals have asked for guidance in how to best adapt your forces to fight better in mountain terrain. Travelling across the scree-littered slopes behind the peak, you find yourself imagining the use of such a landscape in battle. Perhaps there really is something to be learned. Right, so here's another unique event. So, we can go, there's always a path. We'll increase our strength, we'll become a pathfinder, which will provide extra yields from camps and nets. We don't have any. The mountains are full of life. It'll give us +2 healing, +4 HP, and some strength, or I feel at home in the peaks. We'll get 10% defense from hill, and even more. I feel like the mountains are full of life would be nice. Harvesting is a great way to boost early economy. Your scout has moved on to some game, a harvestable resource. Early units can spend order to harvest it, resources that are within city limits, or that are within city limits, or that are too far from one of your cities cannot be harvested. Right. So this is likely too far? No, it isn't. We can harvest it. Brilliant. So we can harvest it for 10 food, and it will consume 1 order this turn. That's a great deal. Let's do that. We could actually stay there and do some more, but I'm pretty keen to go and have a wee look-see here. Can I just walk onto this? Yes. Ooh, look at these crabs! What do they provide? +7 food each. Wow. I want to be in this city-state. Brilliant. Force march. Force march unit can move while fatigued. Ah, interesting. Very good. Very good. I like that a lot. Okay, let's hop back into our city and have a wee look at what it's up to. So, we have, we could produce another settler, workers, scouts, militia, a slinger, if we wanted to, but I don't think we do. Or we could build some of these buildings, right? Or these civics, these city projects, I should say. I don't think I want to jump into any of those yet, although they do only take a year to complete. Right, we can get the forum, philosophy +1. We're doing really well with our science already. Maybe it's literally going to take 1 year. It's a permanent boost. It'll provide us with half an order and 1 philosophy. And it will cost us 20 ore, which we have heaps of. We're fairly weak. Ethics or exploration. I've just triggered an event. What shall we decree? Let us tell our own stories. We'll lose a whole load of civics in exchange for +10 per military. Scouts can move on water. The court will choose things. Oh, love it. Do I want scouts move on water or military? It's tricky, isn't it? I'm actually not quite ready to make that decision. Let's pop back into Babylon and build the forum. It'll take 4 years. It's all good. All good in the hood. It is producing a settler at the moment as well, which is nice. That worker's going to keep doing his thing. I'm going to leave my slinger fairly close by, but I don't mind sort of walking out this way a little bit. Use up a few orders. Okay, cool, cool. Let's pop back down to this guy. We will have to fatigue him. Let's not do that. Let's head up north, where we have our 2 scouts. Let's get scouting. Here's some salt. Interesting. Interesting yields from salt. Oh my goodness, more salt? Can I be the Salt King? Oh, tribe combat. Okay, you've met your first tribe, the Danes. Uh-oh. Tribes can engage in limited diplomacy, but generally won't be coordinated in the way opposing nations are. Right, so they're fairly weak. Finding a weak tribe and claiming their city-states for yourself will be an important step towards growing your nation. Danes contacted. Cool. Okay, Danes. I feel like I want to take you. So, let's not fatigue that unit, but this one isn't fatigued, so we can move that a little bit and end the year. Very good. Okay. Okay. Starting to get a feel for this. Hi, something is wrong with your microphone. It sounds like you're using some kind of robotic voice changer. Oh my goodness. Oh, thank you for letting me know. I'll just check that now. I'm definitely not using a robotic voice changer. Let me go maybe like that. I'm wondering if that helped. Overlord Paradox, would you mind letting me know if that helped? Hello! Hello, Poland Ball! Hello, it sounds a bit better? Yikes, I'd like it to sound much better. Wonder why that's doing that. Let me just check my audio settings. Sorry about this, folks. Won't be a minute. I wonder... Alright. Okay, so if I turn that off, that should help. That should have helped. I'll just swap to the be right back screen. Sounds a bit better. Bro my ears. Oh, it really doesn't sound good, does it? What I might do is keep talking. Where are we? How does that sound? When you switch to the BRB screen, it started to sound great. Ah, okay. You sound okay. All right. And so then if I swap back to the live screen, does it go to garbage? Are we garbage? It does go garbage, doesn't it? Yeah. Okay. How about now? Alright? I should have fixed it. I'm so sorry. Did this work? It sounds terrible now? Oh my goodness. Okay, well, I don't understand why, because that should have worked. I'll just open up the stream. I'll just listen to my own stream for a second and see what it's... Yes, it's good. I'm getting mixed feedback. It either sounds terrible now, or it sounds good. It's great. Oh, fantastic. Okay, thank you very much. And honestly, actually, thank you so much for letting me know. I'm not sure why it was doing that. I think I had it recording twice, and so it was giving some nasty feedback, but thank you. We're on board and we're ready to go, and it only took 20 minutes. I'm so sorry. No wonder no one's blinking watching. The audio was awful. Alright, thank you. Okay. Kia ora everybody, and welcome to Humankind. Today I have just started this game, dealt with some audio issues, but we're back and we're ready to roll. I started as a random... did I say welcome to Humankind? Ay, 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 vous la vie! Shall we try one more time? Okay, we're just going to pretend like the stream's starting now, at the 21-minute mark. Alright. Hello everybody, and welcome to Old World. This is a blend of Civilization 4 and Crusader Kings. I spawned on a random map with a random civ, Babylon, as it turned out, and just left the settings as default. Very keen to just explore this game and understand what it is, how it's played, and whether it's worth a go, because I love this kind of game, and so I thought, let's try it. Here's a random event. So, we'll go through it, we'll figure out how it works, we'll play through this game. It's going to be a good time. Ritual performance. So, in Old World, we get these random events to upgrade our dynasty, our characters, because it is more of a story-focused 4X strategy game. Each turn represents 1 year of your character's life. My character started at age 27, now we're 29, 2 turns in. And indeed, my leader will die, and my family will need to succeed him, hopefully. At the moment, we have a very wise princess and a very young duke. And here's a random event from some ruins. What should we take away from it? We could expand our cities, which will acquire polis, walls, hamlet technology. We could acquire drama, or we, our leader, could become cunning. All other leaders' opinions will increase, and we'll be strong. I like that. I think that's really fun. We're already a pretty sciencey... We're playing as Babylon, so we're already pretty sciencey. You can see we're getting plus 19 science. 13 from our city, Babylon, and then 6 from ourselves. So I say, let's become a very cunning king indeed. Brilliant. What else can we do with this unit? This unit is a bit fatigued, so we could expend some of our training rate to continue moving it this turn, or we could use up our orders, of which we have 11 left, on a different unit, which isn't fatigued, i.e. this one right here. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to explore what is undoubtedly Crab Coast, in a major way. Oh, and Citrusville. Hello, Crab Coast and Citrusville. That game needs time to be harvested, that's fine. We've got 2 years left until we improve this ore in the great city of Babylon, which is building a settler in 3 years. Again, 3 turns. Let's keep exploring this map. We've got 2 scouts up here because we found one in a goodie hut. Oh, and we'll be able to harvest this sheep. Yes, thank you. Understandy. And, oh, there's another Danish tribe there, led by Frode the Dane himself. Let's harvest these sheep. That'll send 5 food back to La Capitale. And then we can jump onto this scout, and I don't think we'll be able to overpower the Danes, but I'm not mad at, like, walking up to them. I actually don't know what will happen if I right-click on them. Let's see. We could proceed with war preparations, or not. I think we won't just yet, because I don't know if my 1 scout is really capable. Okay, good stuff. Let's end the year, therefore ending the turn. Brilliant, brilliant! And we are... Okay, so we're 2 years away from getting another tech. I think we're a pretty techie kind of civ. Kia ora, no name! Hey, welcome along! So is this the Ultra HD setting of Civ 5? Sorry, my PC can't deal with that. Poland, it's just you now in the chat. A mood. Thank you for watching. Nah, don't worry. No Name's here. No Name the legend. Wait, No Name, what time is it for you? Didn't you go to bed at like 4 a.m.? I'm surprised you're awake. Although I guess it must be like in the afternoon for you now. Hey, must be about like 4 in the afternoon or something, is it? Amazing. Time zones confuse me, so I won't pretend to understand them. Get up on this hill. Oh, look, another city-state. And we found some gold. Lovely. What I'm going to do here is actually... So I could add a general to the slinger. So I could add me. I could be the general of this army. I could force it to march. Or I could promote it. Interesting. Guard, tracker, tough, or fierce. Very interesting. I can force it to march, which will allow me to make it to the city-state this turn. So I'll force march, which is going to use up 100 of our training rate, but that's all good. Because now, we can trigger the city-state. So, ancient carvings have been discovered in a ruin near Mount Sufan. After careful study, the learned members of the Amorite family claim that it is the work of our distant ancestors. It's said to be followed a practice where the eldest was the leader of the tribe. The Amorite family encourage you to resurrect the practice in Babylonia. So, do we want to adopt the customary laws, which basically means... Oy, I don't know if we want to do that. Free law seniority. Sure. Let's do it. Seniority it is. Congratulations, princess. We don't care that you're a girl. All we care about is that you're the senior. So you should be. Okay, let's continue moving. This poor unit is just exhausted. That poor slinger. We'll leave it be. We'll leave it be by that. We'll leave it be. Next turn we'll wander over to that city-state and jump on board. Meanwhile... Oh, okay, we've met another tribe. The Vandals. Okay. Babylonia, truce upset. They don't particularly like us. Who are they led by? She's upset with us. Interesting. I actually don't really mind that she's upset. Oh, we're out of orders. Alright, over to the next unit. You can... You can do nothing. You don't need to do a single thing because we're out of movements. Tooltips. Thank you. I do understand a tooltip. Much appreciate. Ear education. Oh, cool. So, Princess Kashaya, our heir, is growing up fast and eager to learn. She must be about 13 now. Do we want her to be a wise scientist? A philosophy student? Do we want her to be charismatic? Do we want her to be a tactician? Do we want her to study commerce? Or do we want her to explore the world, where she won't be able to marry, have children, or be a governor? I don't think that's a good idea. I think we'll make her charismatic. Or wise. Charismatic, wise. Charismatic, wise. Let's make her charismatic, because we're already wise. We don't need too many wise guys in this family. You know? This is never a good thing. Tutorial, tooltips, thanks very much. And let's end the year. Brilliant stuff. Brilliant stuff. Ooh, wisdom text. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Our daughter is putting her stuff to good work. 7:40 PM, no name. Ah, very good. Very good. Why does she profile pic like a powerful girl? The algorithm. Okay. As part of her studies in rhetoric, Kashanya has been reading wisdom literature. Nice. Right, so after doing some reading, she wants guidance from me, which is wonderful. Requires that she's a rhetoric student, which she is. So, we can make her wise. We can read her a poem, or we can debate between winter and summer. So basically we can add a charisma point a discipline point or a wisdom point. Let's go charismatic. Let's give her some charisma. She's going to be just the most charismatic person you've ever seen. I think we have finished building that mine. Cool. Alright. Let's pop here and build another one. All the mines. This worker is absolutely going to work. And up here, I believe we harvested this last turn. Yes, we did. And who do we have? Oh yes, our slinger. Let's claim this city-state for ourselves. Very good. I could promote this unit, but I don't feel a need to right now. So we'll just leave them sitting in that city-state. Did I say city-state? I meant city-site. Apologies. And I reckon we keep meandering around here. Oh dear. An emissary from Vandals has arrived to establish relations with us. Glumly, she tells us that her people were once a mighty empire, but their land has been ravaged by disease. She hopes we'll not take advantage of their weakness. Yeesh! We could maintain a truce, get some charisma, or we could go to war. Should we try going to war? Let's see what happens. Let's see how war works. I'm keen to explore. Okay, cool. Yeah, so we finished that improvement, tribal diplomacy, tribal contact, and all sorts of bonus effects. What have they got there? They've got a skirmisher, which is 3 attack, 2 movement, and 2 range. And I have a 3.1 defense scout. Okay, so we're gonna need... Really, we're gonna need this guy, aren't we? It's pretty fatigued. And really tough terrain. We pop back into Babylon. And, militia, it's only got 3 strength. I don't love 3 strength. I don't love 3 strength. But, I'll take it. Do I want to train a militia for 6 years? I don't know. Oy vey, that's a long time. It's a blinking long time. Might leave that. And... might keep exploring. Brilliant. Found some horses. Let's harvest them. Just gonna run around and harvest everything we can. We'll leave the Danes for now, I think. Oh, brilliant. Another resort. Oh, my goodness. All the sheep. All the sheep. Cool. Okay, we've got lots of good buffs on this unit, so I think it'll be okay there. I'm fine with that. What are you doing? Oh, yes! Yes, a veteran soldier. She says she wants to command an army. She's willing. We could get barracks. Or we could make her our court soldier. Let's do that. A new court soldier. Wow. Boadicea the Bold herself has joined the court. Her experience in matters will help keep Babylonia safe. Brilliant. Welcome to the court. Good to have you here. Okay, divination discovered. So, what do we want next? Military drill, aristocracy, stone cutting, or the warrior? Let's go with the warrior. Let's get iron working. I feel like it never hurts to have a warrior, you know? And we've finished producing a settler. Let's wander over to this city site down here. Because all the crabs all day, baby. Yeah, I like that a lot. And yeah, we also slowly bring this guy back. Slowly. You took a little bit of damage. Let's just step away for a minute. Oh, we're the first to discover this landmark. What do you want to name it? Oh, I love it. Yeah, but now I have to be creative. Oh man, we can even just get rid of lake. We can just call it big hole of water go swish. We'll just call it a big hole of water. Oh, these things make me so happy. So happy. Okay. Let's harvest these bad boys as well, if we can. What about these bad? Oh, the Danes. They've got another city up here. Jeepers. Harvest those sheep. And we've got a little tutorial here about our second city. Capitalist finished training a settler. Settlers are key to expanding your nation because they can found cities. Take this settler to an unclaimed city site. City sites can be claimed prior to a settler to colonize them. Place a unit on it to claim it. That prevents other people. When you found a unit, you'll have to choose which family to grant it to. A city, rather. This family will provide powerful bonuses to the city after granting a city after granting a city to a third distinct family. You will lose the fourth family, so carefully consider what bonuses you want and which family you can... Short. Do you ever read something but not really read it? That's me. That's me every day. We could force a march here. Let's force a wee march just to get a little... I didn't really do much for us, did it? But hopefully we'll be able to get that settled next year because of that march. Maybe. Maybe. Anyway, let's meander past the big hole of water. And we've got a tutorial about the tech deck. Oh, cool. Interesting. I would actually like to see this. Upon completing research for a tech, you'll unlock the new technology on the tree, and 4 cards will be redrawn from the draw pile available. After making your new selection from the drawn cards, the remaining 3 cards will be sent... to discard pile and ultimately recycle back into the draw pile. Free unit and bonus cards are never recycled and instead permanently discarded if not chosen. Cool, okay, good to know, and quite a fun system actually, like a really neat idea. A unit was attacked by the Vandals, that's fine, we're at war with them. Babylon built their thing and we got Divine Right, very good. Let's end the year, therefore ending our turn. As a good Shogun 2 player, it's a girl so it's of no use. No, don't kick me. I won't kick you. I don't think I could ever kick you. To be fair, no name. I don't think I could ever kick you. Right. Okay. Where are we now? So we've got our settler here, and we can found a new family seat. Okay, so... the last one we did was Amorite, which was with the Sages. This time, what would be best for this city? So it's got lots of crabs, right? Lots of it's a coastal city. It's got lots of crabs. I'm assuming crabs are improved with nets. I'm assuming they are fishing a sea resource. Which probably means I want this to be founded on the Cassite seat. The Hunters. New ranged units spawn with sniping. Yeah. Let's... tricky decision. I don't want to waste too much time on it. So let's do that. You are now known as this guy, the Settler. Brilliant. And we've discovered a mountain. Let's call it... Big Rock with no snow. Because I'm a child. An absolute child. Is this game 1 TPY? What's TPY? Right, so we train a slinger here. It will have a promotion, which is pretty cool. And it's near that tribe that we're at war with. So let's immediately train a slinger in the city, and then we can think about sending it up to the Vandals. Meanwhile, I've got scouts for days. We'll hoon this one over this way. Lovely stuff. That unit is actually already fatigued, and I don't want to deal with that any more than I already have. Let's keep exploring to the north. To north. See how big this map actually is. Okay, another tribal hut by the Danes. They've got quite a few up here, actually. And you've actually got no movement left. Golden voice! Alright, so, our heir. News of your daughter's reputation at the Academy of Rhetorics has reached the palace. Apparently her songs and poems have mesmerized the teachers and other students. Wow. You go, girl. Such skills should help to determine Princess Kashayaya's future. Requires that she's a rhetorics student and she will become elegant. Very good. So we'll get +1 culture, +1 civics per year. Okay. So, do we want her to be an ambassador? She can serve as a governor or ambassador. The family will love her, and she'll get +3 hearts. Or, do we want her to be a scholar? Then she could serve as a spy master. She can redraw texts. It unlocks inquiries in the capital. But she's not a very happy person. I think we're going to make her an ambassador. We're going to stick with our plan of her being the world's greatest diplomat of all time. Brilliant. I would like to see this. I would like to see this. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, great. We found some more mountains. Somehow the Danes didn't climb these. Let's call them big rocks that sit. Let's see if we can move through these big rocks. Yes, we can. Brilliant stuff. Okay, we're starting to get a feel for the scale of the map. Another city site down there that we should take, hopefully. Go to our next unit. Brilliant, another event, the King's Roads. Our expedition comes upon an impressive paved road system, leading between wood structures that have long since rotted away. The engineering required to build such a site was far ahead of its time. What should we do? We could break it down, steal its stone, or we could study the technology and acquire labour force, which gives us roads, slavery, and freedom. Absolutely. I'm all about roads, slavery, and freedom. Sure. Okay, the woods terrain's pretty difficult for us to navigate. Let's run through the open. Ooh, what is that? Let's harvest some incense. Cool. Tutorial, ambition. You've unlocked the ability to choose an ambition. Ambitions are goals that your families would like for you to pursue, and completing them will grant you and all of your descendants a permanent boost to legitimacy. Legitimacy comes from achieving ambitions and acquiring better titles. Higher legitimacy improves family opinions and improves orders. Okay, so we can control 4 cities ambition, or we can kill 5 units. I think we go control 4 cities. Let's make that our ambition, because I think we can do that, like, fairly easily. Anything of note down here? No, 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 no. Cool. Okay, now that we're training a slinger over the other way, I actually think we can send this one back. Oh, you've encountered a rival nation. Nations are our primary opponents. They can declare war. Some difficulty levels, nations will have extra abilities. If you hover over the mouse, if you hover over Rome, Scout's name and the score leaderboard up the top left of the screen. There they go. You can find out important information about them. I'll do my best to make friends. Cool. Okay, so they feel positively about us. There's their scout. We are going to need to claim that site, most certainly. And then there's probably another site down here, so it wouldn't hurt. Oh, our scouts are like 1,000,000 miles away. But it wouldn't hurt to be doing a little bit more exploring. Is that a goody hut? Yikes. Might have to explore with that slinger once it's done instead of fighting that tribe. Maybe. Or we could actually just send this one back. We could start moving around. Yeah. Let's start moving around the world. Which is shaping up to look pretty nice. How old are we? We're 34. Okay, good. I just don't want us to die. I really don't want us to die. Keep exploring. I think you can never go wrong with early exploration. And we'll just park this unit here. Sentry it for 5 turns. Lovely stuff. How's the city doing? Actually, it's doing fine. I'll use a miner next, probably. Yeah, in 1 turn we'll finish the forum, and then we'll try a miner. Could be fun. Your family line has a new heir! Woohoo! AKA, you had a baby. Welcome to the world, Duke Kudur Enlil, rather. It's great to have you. Is it, though? Look at this little baby. Oh, we can make him our chosen heir. Imagine, that'd be so mad. The Princess Rhetoric student would be so mad. Royal hymns. Sure. Our worker's ready to do something else. It's recommending that I build a shrine, and I'm actually gonna accept that recommendation. Or would I like... Really, I could probably use some additional pops. Right? Although the shrine gives an additional pop, actually. Yeah. I'm not mad at this. But let's do the production shrine instead. Let's worship the productive gods. Was that a storm? Whoa. Our troops are approached by wary raiders who have been roaming the forests aimlessly. They wish to fight for a worthy cause with us. Labor's a worthy cause. We could use help against the Vandals. We'd gain a warrior. Or 2 citizens and 20 unhappiness in Babylon. Let's go with the 2 citizens. I feel like if we can get Babylon big and strong, now we have 3 citizens here. Yeah, I feel like if we can do that, we'll be in a good position. We found another lake. I don't even know what to call it. Let's just call it No Name. And end that year. Brilliant. Duke is now older. Okay, so our second in line. Oh my goodness, and we finished ironworking as well. Ooh, can automate scouts. That would be useful. However, this actually, our aristocracy synergizes really well with what we're putting down. Let's go aristocracy. There's some incense here that we can harvest too. Again, at some point. Oh, bees? Honey! Yes! I'll take it. Oh, honey! You can undo as many decisions as you want, including moves, combat, and building improvements. What? I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, I guess it's cool. Loads of Danes. It's like Daneland or something. Jeepers. Look at this guy. So this is the very top of the map, I believe. I think this black border, yeah. And then there's just a storm, right? The weather's too scary. We can't go up there. Oh my goodness. What if we get caught in a storm? And Babylon can start producing. Thought about producing a warrior. I think we'll get a miner specialist for this mine. That will help us out a great deal. We're kind of specializing in a couple of weird, different directions, but I'm hoping it will all come together. Yamasa, kia ora! I love the storm effect in the fog. It's cool, eh? It's really cool. Turn per year. Yes, no name. It is. It is. One turn per year. Yep. No beer, no good. Do not drink. Ah, good one. Good one. Undo combat seems a little senseless. It does, doesn't it? Almost feels a bit like cheating. Like what, you undo it and then you like move somewhere else and like try again? I assume maybe the outcome is fixed, assuming you go back to the same spot, right? Like you're not just gonna re-roll and like win. I don't know. Mastering the strongest arguments. Do we want extra city defense from her? Or all other leader opinions increased? She's a diplomat, so we'll get the extra opinion, I think, in this case. And she's officially an adult. At the age of 19, which feels like a weird distinction to draw. Makes orders. Oh, wow. Okay. I see you. Yeah. Okay, keep working. Keep working, worker. And why did it direct me to that honey when I'd already taken it? Undo? Wow. Okay. Sweet. Well, I mean, I guess it's nice in those situations. Danes are blocking me. And I can't embark. Cool. Well, looks like I'm moving back this way anyway. Oh, sweet. Another event. Our explorers discover a cache of yellowed stars in the ruins. The former inhabitants must have been a tribe of great navigators. Who should receive these charts? Our scouts? Or our court scholar? New courtier. Let's get a new courtier. Definitely. Shuma. Welcome, Shuma. He's our scientist. Brilliant. Brilliant. Who's next? Oh my goodness, another one. A woman, the seer, sits upon a crumbling in the center of ruins. She claims to be a seer of the oracle. I will serve you faithfully. We could make her our scholar, or we could just get some science out of her. Is she better than our current one? Current one gives +3 little devils, +3 wisdom, and he has a wisdom of 8, which is contributing 12 science. She has wisdom of 4. But she's a disciple. I think we'll just take her science and leave her. Sorry, love. Not as interested in you. And next unit. Very good. Very good indeed. And I think we'll get husbandry. Gotta have husbands. Hey, desktop. Fancy seeing you lot here. Well, fancy seeing you here. Fancy seeing you. Ooh, salt. Let's harvest some. All the salt. Can't get past those Danes, so let's head back this way, I suppose. Cool. Next unit. I think we'll bring this one maybe over this side of the world. And you should probably make your way down here too. My goodness, this unit is an absolute trooper. Look how far it moved. Matchmaker! Okay. The war with the Vandals has gone on long enough. It has, and we're just ignoring it. You may wish to consider peace. Our spies report that one of the Vandal warlords seeks mates for her sons. A match with your heir, my daughter, may be the solution. Ha! Sure. This guy has some charisma and some courage. He seems to just be better overall than the one below. He's only 21. He's a young lad as well. Gandash the Vandal. Yeah, let's do it. Congratulations, princess. You're married. To some tribesman. We've researched aristocracy, which means we have an available candidate on our court. Brilliant. Shall I appoint my wife? I shall. Welcome to the court, wife. You're now serving 2 roles. She's the ambassador. And of course, the queen. Very good. Of course, our daughter will probably become our ambassador. Time passes. My second son. We're going to make him a tactician, I think. He needs to study war. We need people with different skills in the family if we want to succeed. And we're now known as the Intrepid. Brilliant. And we have Babylonian paganism as our religion. Ready to indulge in any vice. The queen is known as debauched. Ah. Okay. Schumer should figure that out for himself. We're not paying money to help our kid figure stuff out. You know what I mean? He can just do it. I'll build more shrines and spread the word. You betcha I will. We're gonna spread our religion far and wide. And the Romans. Simon the Younger, the Roman. Let's welcome him into the court. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. We accept the gracious Romans. Oh my goodness, another event. Study of the stars. Study of astronomy has been practiced in Babylonia. And our kid has been studying the stars a lot. He's got his wee telescope out. He's having a great time. It would take longer due to his inexperience, but allowing him to oversee reforms could be a good chance for him to take responsibility. Do we want him to design a calendar? Allow the reforms stepping in if things get too slow. Praise his work, but let the scholars take over. Or have him oversee the calendar reforms entirely. We'll just let him do it, you know? Come on, kid. Ambassador missions. Ooh, interesting. So, we can demand a tribute from Rome. We can go on a trade mission to Rome. Let's go on a trade mission to Rome. We'll send her on a trade mission. Off you go, love. Do some trade. Off you go to do some trade. Oh, yikes. It's just outside of Babylon. How frustrating. Pop back up here. That. And what have we got here? Oh, yeah, we've got a slinger, which we were going to go to war with the Vandals, but now we don't need to. So I guess we'll take this goodie hunt. Monuments of law. Should we send sages to learn what they can do? Or should we send labourers to figure it out? Basically, do I want stone or civics? I actually think I want stone because I'm kind of hemorrhaging a bit of stone at the moment. So we'll just chuck some stone into the coffers. And we may as well fill out the blanks. Yeah, look. There's some precious salt hidden here. That unit's done. And this city can now produce something else. What would we like it to produce? This is sort of turning into a military city, but also I feel like it would be really nice to have another worker. So we're going to build a worker here and maybe improve some of these crabs or something if we can. Simon the Younger has converted to our religion. Welcome. Simon of Rome. Ah, very good. Very good. And a mysterious sword. A poor elderly farmer comes to court bearing a blade of unusual metal covered in exotic designs. He discovered it in a deep network of caverns on his lands, and he believes it would make a worthy gift for a ruler. Do I want to buy it? Do I want to take it? Or will I leave it? We've got cash. We'll give this farmer some money. We'll buy his sword. I'm happy with that. Woohoo! We've been promoted! Would we like a discipline, a wisdom, or a courage? I think we'll go wisdom. We'll go hard on wisdom. And shall we convert to our religion? Yeah. We'll convert ourselves to our religion, which is always nice. And we could tutor our son. Let's tutor our son as well. There we go. We've done a couple of actions there. What about our daughter? She can't really do much. We could make her ambassador. She's probably a much better ambassador as well, right? Yeah, she'd be a much better ambassador. But our wife's on a mission at the moment, so we'll let her do her thing, and then when she gets back, we'll think about swapping. Really would like to build a farm there, actually. Let's do that. That'll be great for Babylon. And what have we got here? Our slinger. I'm going to keep exploring with this, because we don't know anything that's down here by the big rock with no snow. Yeah, I'm pretty good at naming things. Harvest the camels? You betcha. And we might just park this unit right there. Sweet! And we'll keep exploring. Fill out these clouds. Ah, we left a few clouds up there. There could be precious salt in those clouds. Two. Okay, a couple of military units. Nothing to worry about. Incense needs time to be harvested again. Okay, that's fine. We'll run past the Danes. And we need to choose some more production in Babylon. I think it's time we produce another settler here. We need to get out and get settled, I believe. Patriarch Simon the Younger of Rome is now the head of our religion. Not quite sure how I feel about that. This is permanently trashed when discarded. This is a one-time tech card that we can do. So let's do it. Hey Vandals, my slinger's here. But we're not at war anymore because your daughter married my son. Any salt? Salty salters? None. Oh, a shrine though. Grab that next turn. Brilliant. We have already explored through here, but there's lots of clouds. I think we turned around because we got into a bit of conflict with them, didn't we? Disputing teachers. Okay, our scientist. Should we let him go experimental, where he'll either become intelligent or insane? Or we could give him some additional tutoring and he could be smart, or we could back away slowly. What's going on here? Our scientist has been caught in a fight with the tutors, claiming that their ways of teaching are outdated. Shuma asked to have some time tutoring Marduk Nadine Ahi. Damn it! I rolled the dice. He became insane. He's really good at science, though. He's so good at science. Let's tutor him. Let's tutor that insane bastard. I'll yield it in battle. I'll put it on public display. Oh yeah, the sword. I reckon we put it on public display. We're probably not going to be fighting anyone because we're a nerd. So, well, you know, like, we're not going to be in a fight. Oh, cool. And our wife completed the trade mission with Rome. So we can trade orders for food. Get 15 food, lose 2 orders. Get food for science. Get food for civics. Or nothing. I don't want to trade my... Actually, I don't mind trading orders. We've got a lot of orders. Let's trade orders for food. That will give us an additional 15 food, which is wicked. And then we'll jump into stone cutting. This is cheap. 2 turns, can't go wrong. Cool. Ancient barbarians. I do not want to offend the Vandals. Or we could really offend them and get some great yields. But really, it's only a turn's worth of science. We won't offend them. We'll keep them on side purely because they're kind of part of us now. Okay, cool. Here's Rome. No, I don't want to declare war with them. Okay, so they start with closed borders, which is a bit odd. Here's in the goody hut. We'll nab. We'll nab. Triumph. Sure. We'll be triumphant. And unfortunately we've reached the end of the land there. Not the end of the world, but kind of annoying. What? How did our son die? Marduk Nadin Ahi, who was insane at the age of 17, has died. On the bright side, our daughter and her tribal husband have had a daughter. So, you know, every cloud. Every cloud. Specialists can be recruited from the city screen by clicking the plus button on an improvement, so long as you have an available citizen. Luxuries are special resources that require a specialist. Urban specialists can also be trained. Brilliant. During training exercises, he was tossed from a horse and broke his neck. Oh my goodness, that's a bit grim. That's a yikes. Death was instant. Let us grieve and move on. Meh. We weren't really invested in him. He was a bit nutty. We're happy to just let that slide. Yeah, Yelp is right. No name. Yelp is right. Yikes. He's insane. Oh, he's mad. Calling myself desktop when I was 13 is not the best idea. We're stuck with the names, aren't we? We're stuck with the names. Yep, absolutely. Ripperoonie. Ripperoonie to the big man. The big man himself. Oh, poor guy. F in the chat. Okay. Next unit. Who? Oh, cool. Okay, so our worker can build another improvement. Really getting a good clustering of mines, aren't we? But to be honest, if we go shift click these yields, is there anything that we're missing? Marble? Right? Surely. Ooh, we could build a wonder in the holy city. We don't have the resources for it. We're actually still hemorrhaging resources as well, somehow. Let's build a mine here. And just scout out the rest of this. Plain misery. calm emissary, rather. A calm barbarian leader arrives in your court, poised and cautious. She says the Scythians will not quarrel with your people if you agree to leave them alone. Let's actually send ourselves as general of this army. And see if we can actually go to war with this tribe instead, I think. I think we'll do that. Just for fun. Just to try it out. Because you never know. Next unit. We don't have a lot of exploring to do here, do we? Where are they? Oh, they're ages away. We'd never get there in time. Although, what a run! Tell your people to prepare for war, lady. It's on. It's on like a Donkey Kong. Hey, Tyler Frew! Welcome to the Mini Pixels, friend! Thank you so much for becoming a channel member. Channel memberships work just like subscriptions do on Twitch. You chuck a couple of bucks at someone you want to support, and it makes such a huge difference. Wow. Thank you, Tyler. And welcome to the Mini Pixels, the littlest pixels you can find. The best pixels. Sweet. Other people are converting to our religions. Oh, we can get a 200 food boost for 2 turns instead of tech. I love that very much. Okay, I'm going to ignore that hut. And let's give combat a go. So we can see over on the left-hand side, we are getting a little bit of a combat boost from having a pleased family, which brings our attack to 4.2. Their attack is 3.6 on defense, so we actually stand to do some pretty reasonable damage to them. Good stuff. Cool. And let's have a wee look-see down this way. See what we can discover. Nothing. Might as well keep running this unit down, just in case we need a scout for some reason. And our second city's ready to produce. What does it want? What does it need? Let's get another slinger, I reckon, just in case the other one doesn't pan out. And let's build some nests. So we did go for that nest promotion, so Kish is going to work really well. We could get +1 courage. Let's get +1 courage, because we're in the middle of a war here, and we're going to kill these Scythians. They did 3 HP to... Oh my goodness, so many things happened. News has arrived from abroad that the King of Rome has abdicated, and they have a new ruler. Okay. Princess has grown more confident. Nice. And our son can be trained by the courtiers. Very good. Start that again. Send the scout down this way to find as much as we can. Let's harvest that incense. Let's harvest that incense. Steal all the incense. We can grab this. And... I'm happy to keep my insane scientist at the moment, so... Nah, let's grab another scientist, actually. I don't want to fall in a pit. Okay, well my scouts arrived. I'll just put that on sentry. And then fire again. Oh, next turn. Oh, the King of Rome arrives. Let's welcome him. Centralization or vassalage. Okay, so nobles in the court insist that we clarify our stance on administration. How do we want to govern? Do we support policies of centralization or vassalage? How should we decrease? Centralization will strengthen our power. Vassalage trusts our subjects to govern. Or we could just not decide. So we can get extra science and civics in the capital. Or we can reduce unit conscription. I mean, it has to be centralization. Plus 25% science in the capital, which will give us an extra 4, which is nice. And some extra civics. Yeah, we're going for a centralized leadership. Let's get 2 citizens out of this event. And that's fine. Alright, end of the year. How old are we? Holy moly, we're 45. Jeepers. Let's go military. Oh man, they produced another unit. How frustrating. How absolutely frustrating. Cool. Keep exploring. And what would this worker like to do? Yes, there's a great farm down there. A great farm. Let's cut down the trees first. And build a... get a granary there, I think. Extra food. You can never go wrong with some extra food. So I'm going to take that scout, which is like actually all good. All good in the hood. Blink off that unit and actually destroy it. And then just mosey about a bit. You can be on sentry. Do we have any... No. Not quite. All good. Go, you wee scout. Go. Run across the land. Harvest the marble. Harvest the horses. Yes. And we get to educate this duke. We'll try for tactics again, just because we missed out on it last time. And let's keep improving these crabs, because Kish is going to be a great city with all those crabs. Another worker pops out of the capital, which is nice, I guess. Didn't really need it, but it'll do. It's recommending I build a shrine to Naboo here. I'm going to do that. Hey Naboo, shrine me up, Buttercup. And it's the Scythians' turn. Our daughter is even more charming. Let's get the stone boost because we are a little short on it. Do I want... Team set versus range? What are you? It is range. Yeah, okay, let's promote and go team set versus range. Oops, I did not mean to click that. Oh, sorry, I just skipped that event. We'll go treasury. That cannot hurt. Our scientist. Let's roll the dice again and see if we can go intelligent rather than insane. Yeah, we got it. Brilliant. We now she's intelligent. Which is nice. Enact tyranny. Okay, I can probably enact tyranny. Let's send the settler over here. Get that 3rd city online. Remembering that we were trying to get 4 up and running. Let's go automate scouts with navigation so I don't have to keep manually doing them. What are you? Slinger. Maybe send it down just in case. Is what I'm thinking. And there's some wheat. We'll get that next one. And in quiche, delicious. Let's get a fisher specialist to really make the most of that tile. So in this game, you sort of build specialist units. We don't want to go to war with anyone right now because we're a little bit busy, so we're just going to ruin our relationship. Hello, Persia. Not sure how we ended up way over here, but nice to see you. Oh! Shoot. They've pushed up far. Jeez. Should we declare war on Carthage? No, absolutely not. We shall absolutely not do that. Promote it with guard. And get that slinger as far as it can go. Keep exploring. Okay, so Carthage is actually quite close to us here. I'm just going to click the first thing on all of these because I really want to get this war finished. Really, really want to get this war done. On this one, we'll want to found probably another sage's seat, I reckon. Just so that we have a bit of unity. Or at least that's the idea. And the worker is going to keep on building these nets. They are really powerful. Let's get you a worker as well. First build, worker. Not sure if that's the right strategy, but it works. Fire upon them. Nearly gone. Nearly gone. Maybe next turn if we're lucky. Let's force march. Let's see if we can get over these, as many of these as we can. And there we have it. Sweet, sweet victory. Sweet, sweet victory over that tribe. Very good. Very good. Oh, sorry, I'll turn that sound down. Thank you, No Name. But this is, unfortunately, the end of the stream. I've got to run. This has been a first look at humankind. Humankind! Stop! I've got humankind on the brain. This has been a first look at Old World, a merger between Civilization 4 and Crusader Kings, and I think, to be honest, it does a fairly good job. I'm keen to play this game a little bit more and figure out a bit more about it in future. Thank you very much.